Yo, peoples! Kyushu92 here. I know I've missed out on the last two chapters of My Hero Academia. Like the first week, I was in recovery, and then the week after, I neglected to read that chapter. If I'm going to be doing My Hero Academia, I cannot miss a single day. Even though, the recovery week after my accident, that's kind of a given. But the day after, I was able to make videos, and I still didn't make it. So for all of you who watch My Hero Academia videos, and were wondering when I was going to release these videos, I highly apologize for not getting to them sooner, as soon as I was able. I have no excuse for me not being able to do it throughout this entire week. I have no excuse whatsoever, and for that, I deeply apologize. But it's time to move on to chapter 246. Now, last we checked, and last I remember, in 245, Endeavor gets the message that the League is controlling the Liberation Army, which they're now known as the Para-Liberation Front, and Tomura Shigaraki intends to destroy everything in 4 months' time. So, given the message that Hawks managed to leave for Endeavor to find out, let's see how things progress in chapters 246 through 48. 48 is released today, so I'm making all three of these videos one after the other, so that way I can just go ahead and get through them. And since my Hero Academia videos tend to go faster than my One Piece read-throughs, expect these to be up very, very soon throughout the day. On to chapter 246, reading the official translation, Message. And let me go ahead and actually click on the page so we can do this. Your quirk really blossomed in that last battle. Now it's not only the object you touch, but the things that are connected to that object that gets destroyed as well. You've come to embody absolute destruction. I have to ask, why do you seek even more power? Because as we learned, in Deka City, Tomura Shigaraki's pretty much dissolving quirk, his quirk pretty much extended not only to people and things, but also anything that's connected to it. So he's been able to literally destroy not one person, but literally tear through an entire crowd of people who are all touching that person. It doesn't matter if they're far away or not, they get affected by this quirk as well. So now his quirk that used to stick to one spot and have to spread out is now able to exponentially extend its range than before, causing widespread destruction. I have to ask, why do you seek even more power? When someone offers me something, I take it. It's true I have no more need for delicate moves, but I doubt this boost has made me unbeatable. Just ask CEO Baldy. He's alive and kicking. And look at this arm. I went all out one time and this is what happened. How many of them are we going to have to face, huh? I'm done taking the heroes lightly. I'll use everything I've got to obliterate the dregs All Might left behind. The next time we meet, I'll finish them off. So all this is to make your enemies miserable? Like master, like student, I suppose. My research here was originally intended for all for one. With each passing generation, quirks become more mixed, more complex, more ambiguous, more powerful, and more numerous. Though our memory expands faster and faster, our hardware doesn't evolve quickly enough to keep up. There will eventually come a point when people lose control. I call this concept the quirk singularity. Nobody except All For One took it seriously. Unless we can tweak the hardware to accommodate our expanding memory, the human race will become unsustainable. We started seeing early signs of this back in the 4th generation, and since he held multiple quirks, he saw this problem as a grave one. I'm able to read these a lot easier than I do One Piece. One Piece I always flub my words, but somehow with My Hero I'm able to keep on track. Blah blah blah, how long's this story gonna take? You're like some impatient kid at Christmas. I sure am, all filled with hopes and dreams. For the next 4 months, you'll endure hellish agony. But, if you can overcome it, you'll find that you'll have everything in the palm of your hand, even One for All. The one power that didn't behave as he saw fit. One for all. Yes, out of everything that All for One sought to possess. Oh, so Tomer is about to learn the quirk of All Might. And I wonder if he'll learn that it can be transferred to people. I wonder if he'll try and put 2 to 2 together, that Midoriya has One for All, to see if he'll try and take it from Midoriya. Who knows? 4 months from now. Endeavor's still looking through this. Rise to action. I wonder how many heroes they've got on call. And we got Hawks here. And whatever Shigaraki and his associates really hoping to achieve. My smallest feathers can only eavesdrop at short ranges, so I'm not quite picking up on the key points. And it'll be too late once I do find out. Before then, we'll send signal. If we were to raid this place now, no entry. No cafeteria access for me? No. What would be the fastest way? You have been handing the books out to heroes, says Redestro to him. We'd have to expose every last Liberation Army member and their secret stronghold, and every hero working with them. We'll need to catch them all in one fell swoop. Otherwise, the ones we let slip through our fingers would go on to do some real damage. If we fail. And he's looking on to Redestro, who's still smiling in his face. Not only have you clearly read it, but you've grasped the true essence of what Destro stood for. So good to have another true believer with us. Honestly, I still don't get it. Want to fill me in sometime? It's not too tricky. Sure. With you spreading the word, our liberation ideology will permeate society faster than ever. Your fan base is the 10 to 20 demographic, and winning them over would be huge. Bolster our numbers. And then Endeavor stands up. I'm supposed to have them work under me. I'm supposed to have them work under me? Yes, we want the students getting real experience facing villains. I think it'll do you some good as well. And he's speaking, and Endeavor speaking to the higher ups. And sorry if my light's been fluctuating. The light outside has been cloudy, it's been sunny, it's been showing sun, and then I got this light on and everything. It's just been a lot. Really need to work on getting myself a ring light, so regardless of the light, everything is fine. I'll work on that. I'll work on it. And train these kids as best you can, Endeavor. The Commission and Hawks already have some clues about this enemy, and they're prepping in secret. So these trainees are how we'll bolster our numbers. I'm not so sure about all this myself. Are these students our backup in case it all goes south? Our insurance? The boss only requested Shoto, so the 2 of yous will probably be working with us. As if. They told me I get to watch number 1 in action, says Bakugo. We will. Calm down, Kacchan. But it's not like we expected. It's not what we expected. I'll talk to him. Then Endeavor walks out. Trainees. As insurance. Shoto. Deku. Bakugo. But for now, you 3 with me. It looks like they haven't grown much. Dabi, nice job underestimating the kids. I've made the right move stealing their glory back there. Even without me, they would have been fast enough. He's reminiscing on when that floating Alibaba-looking dude was causing destruction, and Deku, and Bakugo managed to catch him. And Hawk says they would have been fast enough to get him, but I just had to downplay their abilities so that they don't look too much to a threat to the Liberation Army. Hawks is smart. I'm not into raising the next generation, but seeing you ready to rise to the challenge kind of changed my mind. I'm glad it's you who showed up. They're already strong. Oh, we're cutting to all the other members of UA. And they'll get stronger day by day. This definitely won't go how the villains are hoping. This is not going to go the way you think. They're even faster than me. And it's cutting to all the heroes who have all the other students of UA with them. Then it cuts to All Might just sitting by himself. We're seeing all the students from Class A and Class B. We see Kurogiri pretty much imprisoned in Tartarus. Because that is not All for One. Otherwise, he'd have masks all over his face. But we're seeing everybody standing up. Let's hope that the next time the cherry blossoms fall, we will all be smiling. And then it just cuts to everyone in their hero outfits. It looks like UA, Class A, and Class B. They're Hawks, and everyone is putting their hopes in that this new generation will be the one that carries on being heroes. And even if this whole battle between the Para-Liberation Front doesn't pan out, at least they'll have all the students who have seen so much action in the past. At least they'll have them to, fall back on. I mean, that's what they're pretty much training them for. So here's hoping that all goes well for everyone here. But this is the end of chapter 246. A good chapter. I can't wait to read the next one. I can't wait to see just how things extend. This actually didn't take long at all. It doesn't take long for me to read through this, mainly because it has 2 pages all at once and I'm not waiting on the next page. But overall, good chapter. It's a shame that I went through what I went through and I missed out on reading this chapter for you guys. I really do once again apologize for sending this out so late. But this has been chapter 246. See you guys in 247. So, with that being said, let me know what you guys thought about this chapter as a whole. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have already read through this, but I'm just saying this for me. So, let me know what you guys thought of this chapter as a whole. Did you like it? Did you hate it? I didn't hate it. I mean, I feel like every chapter that happens is one that sets up another, and it's going pretty well so far. So with that being said, hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in the next videos. Have a fantastic day, and once again, as always, later, peoples.